Good afternoon, everybody. Denise here. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back from my holidays. Had a lovely time. Only came back late last night and got up this morning, went out for breakfast and went to the car boot. So yeah, I'm kind of back, but I'm meeting myself coming back. So I haven't unpacked. I've got stuff all over the house, stuff all over my desk from when I went away. But yeah, I want to come on and do a quick Sunday scrappy video for you guys, and to just say hi and thank you so much for watching the videos that I put up while I was away. That was brilliant. Thank you so much. And all the lovely comments that I have been reading, but yeah, I just didn't have time to sit and reply. We were busy. We had a lovely week. I'll tell you all about it during the week, but as soon as we sat down with time to spare, we nodded off. Mostly, you know, sat in the bar drinking. The views of the lake and the surrounding area is just too beautiful to be sat on your phone. Absolutely. So yeah, I know you understand that. Like I say, I've read them all, and I will be starting to answer them tonight. So thank you guys. It was lovely to stay in touch with you. But let's do a bit of Sunday. Look what's going on here. Just a little bit of Sunday scrap playing just to get me back into it, because I don't know where my scissors or my glue or anything are. No, my fussy cutting scissors are in one of my bags packed, because that's all I took with me. Well, I didn't. I took the stitching, didn't I? But I never unpacked the stitching. I probably did about 20 minutes fussy cutting. That's all I did all holiday to do with crafting. Just see if I've got my big scissors here. Look, and I should have some glue on here. Yeah, I've got my glue there. Okay, so we're all right. And we've got lots of scraps. So what shall we... Yeah, I did have a little think about making some pages for journal pages up ready in advance. So I could do that. So I guess I'm probably just playing on camera is what I'm doing. Let me try and stack some of that, because... So these are book pages that are left from, and that beautiful colour around there. I'd forgotten how beautiful they were. The Reader's Digest, the second Reader's Digest book from the book page challenge that I did, and I've been decorating some of those on videos that you'll have seen. Should put them together with some of this, some material sat here. Yeah, while I was away. So I could just hinge it, but I think I'm going to put a piece. It's a nice rose there, isn't there? Rose down, and yeah, like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, so bear with me. Just a germ of an idea. I thought I'd put together some journal pages from various scraps. So I'm not going to do lots of pages like these. I'm just going to do this one, and then we'll see. So out there, yeah, and just make some really unusual scrappy pages up ready to go in the journals. But I just saw these two here and I thought, well, these would just make a perfect page. So what we're going to stick it on with, let's use some... I'm a bit, if I'm panting, it's not because I'm out of breath because I've been doing anything, although I've been busy. Can't get the lid off. It's really hot here, and I'm sure if you're in the UK, I think it's hot nearly everywhere, isn't it? Oh, the big one will open, the little one won't. How am I going to do that then? Need something that'll twist that top bit. I've obviously left it some glue in it or something. Oh no, let's try pliers. Oh dear, I should have opened the glue, shouldn't I? Should have opened the glue before I came on. Let's see if these will get some kind of purchase. Yes. Oh, so I hope you guys have had a fun week. I don't know why you were so... Oh yeah, there is a bit in there. It's a bit wet though. It's not dried and stuck. Yeah, don't know what was up with you. Whew. Just that little bit of exertion in this heat. Oh, probably hear an aeroplane now, can you? So this is, again, there's just scraps and spares that are sitting around on my desk. So this is a bit of material. I think it was an old duvet cover, if my memory serves me, which it generally doesn't very well. Okay, so let's just put a line down them. I'm not going to get them entirely level, I doubt, am I? But because they are... Oops, come on. Oh, I've just remembered I had that other fabric glue, didn't I? I bought the cheap fabric glue before I went away that didn't show through the fabric. Never mind. we're in here now. I mean, glue's going to dry really quickly in this weather anyway, so let's just get it on and see. Get it on somewhere near. Of course, I could have put tape or anything on it. Didn't quite get to the top. Look. Never mind. Should I put tape on the back, do you think? No, I'm going to put some paper on the back. Leave that open, Denise. Right, let's... this is sitting on the top. Can you see? I don't know if you can see in this pile here next to me or not. Let's get a tear ruler out. A ruler, anyway. This was... Can't remember most of the things I was making before holiday, so it was from something I was making. I am going to ink. Oh, I don't know what state my ink pad's in now. Let's see if you've dried up, or I did leave the lid on it. That was something. Oh yeah, we're all right. And I did re-ink it, didn't I, the day, 2 days. Whenever I last filmed, before I went away. It wasn't the day I went. It wasn't the day before I went. Oops. Oops. Ding ding. So do I want it just over about there? I'm going to go with this 3-in-1 and use it because I think anything else is going to dry way too quickly today. So yeah, I don't know if you remember, I've got some pages made ready that I stitched. What did I stitch on the edge of them? Lace, I think, didn't I? If I remember rightly. And I'm going to make some fabric snippets next because I've got loads of bits of fabric to use up, and stitch some of those down some page edges. So I just thought I need a cloth. I've got one. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some like patchwork paper pages as well. Patchwork paper pages. There we go. I've got all sorts of pages here. Let's just get some scraps out and play with some scraps. Can you see it there? Hope you can. Should I try not to be picky? That's not going to happen, is it? That's a nice piece. Yeah, so all these pieces I was thinking I used to, you know, to make collage, really fancy collage boards with, but you sometimes lose, like that's a beautiful piece, isn't it? You sometimes lose, you know, some of the beauty of it gets lost amongst the hodgepodge of the collage. Let's go on this side with it. And I think I might get 2 nice pieces out of it. Just take that strip off, I think, and just use this. So it could go down as a tuck or a pocket. It could just go down as an extension. It could just go down as a, you know, a collaged piece. I feel like I want something under it. So it's kind of collaging, isn't it, on a page, but do you know what you want under it? No. Yeah, something pretty would be nice, wouldn't it? We've got pretty fabric there, so it's kind of just using pieces that call to you, I guess. Ooh, that's bright, too bright maybe. Oh, there's a bright one as well, but it's not quite as, especially if I just tear a piece of it. Right, what do I want under here? None of those. I've decided. I was just looking at that there and thinking there's a green one somewhere. There's a nice piece of that. Right, that's kind of what I want, something green. So I'm going to nibble the edge a bit. That looks like it might be from Tanya and Nanine's new kit. I think it is. And a bit more. Oops. So that will be nice over there. Do I want that right on the edge? Not quite. That nibbled a bit off. There's a bit of a pointy bit. Sort of there, do we think? Okay, let's get a pencil because I'll never remember where that... So I bought all sorts of things and we went on all sorts of trips. I will share with you in the week to come. my brain's a bit fuddled at the minute, so I'll have to get everything out and organised, and then yeah, I'll share everything with you and all our adventures. I've done quite well actually with my aches and pains, my legs. There were an awful lot of steps, which we kind of knew when we booked it, but slightly more than we were expecting. 4 flights from the reception and the bar and the restaurant down to our room, but that's because our room was at the very, there was lots of added on pieces at the hotel. Our room was, you know, the lowest one nearest the lake, which is what we wanted. I sent him an email saying, make sure I have the room with a nice email saying, please make sure I get the room with the lovely lakefront view, which I've seen in the brochure, which is what they did. But yeah, it was a lot of stairs. Oh, we've got a bit of glue showing there, so we definitely want something on there. Let's find a bit of something. Should we just have a bit of view? Yeah, it's easy as that. So yeah, I've held out fine, health-wise, which is good. Better than I thought I would, and better than Neil thought I would. So yeah, always a bonus, isn't it? So that was good. Simba is home and fine, although he wasn't very happy at the man trying to put him in his box at the boarding kennel. He's a bit shell-shocked. He had to come and fetch us. Put glue on there now. He had to come and fetch us, and of course I got him in straight away. He was very scared of that chap trying to put him in his box. I want something pretty on here. I want something pretty everywhere, Denise. Let me just get it down so you can see what I'm digging through. So I'm using scraps up. Definitely, that's nice. Just used a piece of that, haven't I? Well, that's a nice pocket. Let's put that on as a pocket. And there you go. How pretty is that? No, that's the sewing thing. I keep pulling it, don't I? That's pretty. And that's pretty. Okay, we've got enough out now. Just use what you've got. Okay. Yeah, this is going to make a nice pocket. So I need to decide, am I going to fold it? Yes, like that. So the page will go in like that. I think the pocket can go on the back here. I was hoping to bish bash bosh make a few, so that way. Just want it down a little bit, not a lot, just a little. So this is like 2 pages glued together for something I was making. I was telling you about Simba, wasn't I? So yeah, but since we've got home, yeah, he's not interested in being out unless we're out there. He just wants to be wherever we are. He's very fussy and he's very loving, and yeah, doesn't want to leave us alone, and was a little bit perturbed yesterday when Neil and I were in different rooms. He just wasn't quite sure where he wanted to be. He wanted us to be together so he could be with us. And yeah, he got me up at 4:30 as per usual this morning. But I fed him and let him out, came back to bed, and then he was crying under the window to come in. So he still doesn't want to be left yet. So I went and let him in. He came back to bed with us. That's nice, isn't it? I might stitch across there, you see. I might even stitch some lace or something on it when I stitch it up. So the front needs a bit of something, and then that's a very fancy one, isn't it? They won't all be this fancy. That's nice. Quite like that part of the book. Needs a little bit on this side. So that's from Tanya and Nanine's kit, because I recognise what's on the back. Yeah, I just want to give it a little bit of strength down this edge. Just put the other piece of that on. Might put that on as a little, yes, do. Little secret pokey hideaway, that's what I'm trying to say. Tuck, there's the word. Or maybe not so secret, but you know, unexpected maybe. definitely thickened that page up. Oh, we're not glued down there, but I don't suppose it matters. I'm wondering. Yep, I like that, but it wants something else as well. What do we want? We're all kind of blues and pinks. We don't want greens and pinks. We don't want blue. Let's have some of this then. Take that cream edge off it. So my Etsy shop is not open yet. I was hoping it would be open Monday, but I'm not sure it will be now. Probably Tuesday, because I want to put some new things in it and I'm not quite ready yet. And then I've got to, you know, list them, which takes a little while. So yeah, probably Tuesday before the Etsy opens again, but it should have a majority of all new stock in, not the stuff that's been in it a while. Go right down the bottom with that one. Yeah, so I'm literally just going to stick them on as, you know, part collaged pages. There's not an awful lot of writing journal space on this one, is there? So let's do the next one with some journaling space on it, and maybe sort of franking paper as opposed to book page paper. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a few, you know, really unique pages to pull on that are, you know, handmade pages, but you haven't made them, you know, in the same episode as making your journal. It's sometimes just nice to have some, you know, and it will be decorated up more. So we've got a pocket in there. Like I say, I'll probably have some stitching. Yeah, that's not a pocket, is it? No, but that is a bit of a tuck. Shall I put a bit of something in it, shall I? Must be something here to choose from to just leave in there and say I am a tuck. You're a very interesting piece. Let's put you in. For now. Okay, there's one page done. So let's make a page out of some of these smaller pieces then. What have we got? Got some bigger pieces actually. Just grabbing to some degree. Yes, the music paper would be nice. Maybe these scraps are a bit small for what I'm doing. Oh, a piece of that would be good. A couple of pieces. Some of that. Oh look. Love that ledger. Oh yeah, some good bits at the bottom. Okay, let's get some of them out. Okay. So, yes, you're going to make a nice part of a page, definitely. That's on the side of you. Not music, because you are music. So that's a piece of this grid paper then. What's this? It's already folded over. Attach this on here. Out a little bit. Like that, do we think? Yeah. I'm just wondering if to attach it just top and bottom and it's like a kind of a sliding. Let's do that. Just attach it top and bottom. So, I know I may well be better using art glitter, but I really do think it'll dry before it grabs, so I'm not going to. That's probably out of view there, wasn't I? All I've done is glued the bottom there. And I've not really checked the height of it. But some of these, the journals that I'm going to be putting these in, like the grungier non-kit journals, you know, so you can get in there or there. So it's like kind of a belly band sort of a page. That wasn't easy to say. Let's just check the height on this. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's okay. So that's a good start. So I like that. Move my glue over here or I'll lose it. do much on the back. Maybe something down there. Give it a little bit of extra. Yeah, I like that. I've just this minute before I come on ordered some new dobbers, so you won't have to look at this grotty dobber for too much longer, hopefully. It will soon be replaced with a nice new clean-ish looking one. I don't know how else to describe it. One that doesn't fall apart constantly. Well, not initially. It may get to that stage pretty quickly again. So I've got to get back into doing some housework. It doesn't take long, does it, to get used to being, you know, having your bed made for you and things like that. Your towels replaced every day and your meals on the table and no washing up. Very, very lovely. The food was beautiful in the hotel. Really nice. They had their own chef and it was fine dining. Fine dining in the restaurant, which, you know, we went and enjoyed some lovely meals, but it was kind of the bar meals were kind of fine dining as well because they were made by the same chef. Where do I want this? Down there, yeah. And yeah, same, you know, beautiful ingredients. And so one night I had burger and chips because you do get fed up, don't you, of very posh, rich food. Not really, no. But anyway, one day I had burger and chips. And my goodness, I've never had burger and chips like it in my life. It was more like steak. And, you know, I don't know, roast potatoes rather than chips, just chip shape. Everything just tasted absolutely beautiful. Shall I have a pop of colour on here then? I hear a lot of noise outside actually, I don't know. Someone's having a party or something. Oh, love this little butterfly. Shall we pop him on? I'm just going for a few layers. Quite like the white edge that's left there as well, so I'm going to darken these three and leave that one light white so it looks like it's just been torn off. Don't know if you can see, I'm going for this lovely wiggly squiggly line here. Yeah, that's not going to be easy, but let's see what we can do. I think I'll have to, when these are dry, perhaps when I use them, I might need to, depending on how they end up. You know, go on there, going into some corners with the art glitter. Depends how they end up. So you can see the kind of thing I'm going for, just making some pages with some interest and using some scraps. Just want a touch of colour, but not all that. I'm liking this end here. And this is a William Morris print, altered I think a little by Nanine for either her or Tanya's kit, or could be for a collab, I don't know. Now it could go on there, but it's going to get hidden in the spine a little bit, but I do like it on there. Let's do it. Oh dear, did you? No, you probably didn't hear. Sounds like Neil sneezing. He has been sitting out in the garden with the cat, but it's very hot and sunny out there, and I think he's playing chess on his phone. He had a long drive yesterday. Oh, the traffic was horrendous. We were stuck in traffic jams on the M62 both ways. You know, an hour's traffic jam yesterday. So yeah, he's just relaxing now. He does like to play chess. He plays online against people. Liking that. It's very rustic, isn't it? So we've got something on every page. I'm thinking this hasn't had anything done to it and I'd like to do something to it. So what shall we go with? We could go with ledger, but we've got lots of different papers going on now. What's this little beauty? I'll put you back in there for now. I think rather than, let's see if I can do with these scissors, rather than tear the edge again, I'm going to try and just roughing it up so it keeps it. The paper's too good. Don't want to. And don't cut yourself, Denise. Yeah, try and keep its shape. So it was square, but it's been a bit weathered. It's been through a bit. Oh, that's better there. Right, let's try it that way. Ouch. Screw the ends up and undo it. That's a little bit better. Not a lot. Yeah, good paper. Don't want to break. Okay, that's it. Maybe I'll just put that on it as well. That's better. Doesn't just look like a square now, does it? Do a bit of that. Yeah, just it looked like a square just cut from a collage sheet, which of course it was. Okay, so where do we want you hanging over? You're very white on the back. Oh, you're not white on the back. I thought it was. So yes, you can hang over. You definitely can. I'm going to crease that bit and leave it creased then. Let's have a look. Oh, that's quite a good shape. See if I can get it on like that now. Yeah, I'm definitely going for the grungy pages today. That's obviously how I'm feeling. I really must check how long I've been on, but I need to get more than 2 done. Yeah, I might need to go in there with the art glitter when it's dried. Something up here, although that probably will be. There we go, just add a little tiny bit there. Probably when we use the pages and decorate them, I was going to say, but let's just have that. May the 24th, 64, which is the year I was born, but not in May. October, baby. So just before my time. Oh, yeah, that's the problem. I keep forgetting this glue moves when I'm rough with it. So I'll leave that one open a minute. Okay, so we've got a full-on pretty one and another book page here and a grungy one. Right, this I was thinking about. This is a good way to use up, you know, book pages that are not quite the right shape or size. Take that off there and make them into good size book pages. So I'll go with that bit there. Just check the width again. Yep, the width's fine. Probably the height would have been. Just looked very tall to me. Okay, so that's the book page. So that one's practically going to be a full page on its own. This needs something on it. So did we have that? We have this. What to do with those brown note pieces? Lost them. Yeah, oh well. Use some of this then. Right, you're very white on the back. Let's glue you together then. That's a good idea, isn't it? Glue it onto there. Cut it a little bit shorter. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to use this glue stick, that's it. It didn't take me too long to find the word this time. Whoops. How long have I been going? My goodness, half an hour already. Yeah, glue it all, Denise. Just don't shut it all. So I will be, so many things to do to get caught up, but I will be catching up. I won't be doing a video every single day. I'm going to stick to my 4 days out of 7 for this coming week anyway, so I get caught up. I want to start on the I've got a couple of things already started that I need to finish with you, and I need to start on the next giveaway journal. I'm going to hide some of those beautiful mushrooms, but never mind. Upside down. Good job I spotted that before I closed it. Where did we go there? Can't remember. That's it. the white on that. Can I peel it off, do you think? It's got glue. It's got glued down. Come on. Okay. Is that how you're feeling? Made an interesting edge, hasn't it? It has actually. Yeah. Very interesting edge. Cheers. Yeah, unfortunately my cup of tea is empty. I will very soon be going to refill it. Don't know why I didn't think that to start with. I'm out of practice. There we go. We're done. So I'm thinking something across here now. So this is a piece of Tim Holtz. She's double-sided. Sure it's stuck out. I'm going to take a bit off here. Oh, it's white on the inside. What a shock. That's it. And then I think I want some of that off as well. I don't want the neat edge, although it's fairly neat. Don't know why I'm inking that one. It's not going to be on show, is it? Right, let's get this straight. Should we go up a step again, or no, let's go down a step. Yeah, glue's drying up. Come on. So I think I said to you before I went on holiday that I'm going to be making lots and lots of journals. Yeah, that's what I'm excited to do at the minute. So I've got a lot of ephemera. I will still be making ephemera with you, but I've got a lot of ephemera. Yeah, and I need to get it into journals. It's just not worth selling. By the time I've put the postage and whatever on it, you know, it's not worth putting in the Etsy, to be honest, for what it goes for. So unless you want a piece specifically, I've gone too far over there, haven't I? Yeah. You'll have to ask me, otherwise I won't be putting much odd pieces, but I won't be putting a lot of ephemera in the Etsy shop. Right, I've glued on that, so let's stick something on it. Yeah, okay, just need some down here then. I'll hold it on that bit more securely as well. So, oh, won't go, that won't fit on there. Where did the glue stick go? There, because that will dry up without its lid on. Something about putting a piece of lace behind there or in front. Got a couple. That's a nice sized piece. It is vintage. Well, it's off a vintage. I think it was off a, could have been curtains or bedspread, I don't know. What do we want it behind? Quite like it behind. So that's not going to be too tricky, is it? There. You'll have to come back and see me use these to, I think, probably appreciate what they'll be like in a journal if you're not used to seeing the very patchy pages. Yeah, like that. I like that behind there. Oh, I could hang things on it, you know, charms and beads and things. Again, it might get a stitch down because I'm going to go through the pages and stitch some of them. Yeah, so just an interesting page. So let's see if we can get one more done, shall we, before time runs out. So let's, same but different. I've written that on there. The same but different. That's interesting, isn't it? So let's dig deep. What have we got in here? Oh, all my book pages that stuck together. And I just spotted this map, which I like the look of. So yeah, and an index. Let's let's use those and make another quite like that bit where it's pulled off. Let's just collage the whole thing and then fold it over into a page wherever we want to fold it. Should I do it on the back of there so I save all that? Oh, what is that? Yeah, like that. Make sure I stay the same way up. We're a bit wonky there. Right, now, don't all that book page. Our roots, always there, were reliable. No tear. Oops. There, a little bit of ink on this one. It's quite a white page, so I don't want to overdo it. And if I do it from there across, and then I'll just put my nozzle in that last bit, rather than do the same as last time and have a bit glued where it shouldn't be. A happy accident though, wasn't it? We just added another bit of scrap, which is always good. So I think what I will do is probably continue through the week making a few more of these, and I'll stitch them, and then I'll come on and do a reveal, a signature make with them with you. Yeah. I'd like something down that edge, I think. Yes, Denise, scraps. Use your scraps. Yeah, that's the one. Just in case that's where I end up folding it, I'm not sure yet. But it is going to have a fold there. So this is a digital piece of digital ledger paper. So yeah, did I started to say to you about the projects I've got started? It's a giver. I need to get on with that giveaway journal. The long, tall, thin, skinny, whatever that word is, one that we're going to do. I'm thinking I might like a hinge across there. Do we do a couple so that they actually look like hinges? Holding them on like that. Yes. Yeah, and I haven't done a long tall journal for a while, so I'm looking forward to I think I've got it started, I'm pretty sure I have, out of a tall brown envelope. So yeah, we'll get that one made up and decorated and then drawn and out of my room. Another piece out of my room. Yeah, I like those two pieces, interesting. Hinge. Oops. That's it. It's just broken up that straight line of that page there, because that probably isn't where I'm going to fold it. Okay, so we definitely need to do something on here. Let's use something different. Just something pretty there shouting at me. Something else. Oh, look, a piece of Edith. I've got a lot of yellow going on. I maybe want some contrast. There's a pretty piece. And you're yellow. You're not yellow. So these two maybe. I don't know about the blue now. That's a nice scrap. In fact, they're both nice scraps. Let's go with those. So what do I want to do here? I'm not sure where I'm going to fold it. Let's do a fold and see where we end up. See, that one's got a little... Ooh. film that's completely white. I want something going across it. What else did I have? That lovely little, that's a nice piece of scrap, isn't it? A little piece of scrap. Yep, just put it down, it's pretty. What about another pocket on here then, maybe? I know it's supposed to be journaling space. We could put a small one on. What about a belly band? Should we put a belly band in it? On it? Whichever the correct, oops, terminology is. What have we got here that's belly bandy then? Oh, that's nice and thick. Pink cards. Okay, let's fold this and make it a little bit, hold that end I think, a little bit stronger. And where's my glue paper gone? What did I do with it? It's here. Hiding all that lovely, luscious coffee dye in the middle, but we can't use every last bit, can we? Otherwise I'd never get through my scraps. So hidden you've got to be. I'll just thicken it up that little bit. Let's get rid of that. And then, oh, I've made it too thick now, noodle. Oh, ninny. I love both sides of that. So let's, as soon as it was too big, that's it. I use both sides of it. So you can go on the bottom that way. Squeak. Okay, now I wonder what the uploading was like. I did manage to upload on my 4G the little video of some of the driving around, the tiniest little amount of driving around. We did that for hours. Just, you know, visited little places and then drove again and another little place. So, you know, what I showed you was just a teeny tiny bit. I've actually filmed a lot more, you know, for me, to keep for me, as it were. So I've got loads of it. I was filming it for me, for my memories, and I just thought, oh, I bet there's people out there who'd love to see some of this. So that's how you ended up seeing it up there, I think. So yeah, I managed to upload that on 4G, so I haven't uploaded for a good 10 days on my Wi-Fi. So if I remember rightly, it was playing up something terrible up here in my room before I went away. So let's see, that's not going to go on there, but I am going to save it for another day. Let's see if it wants something else on here. So you're going to be a belly band. Yes, you do. I'm just wondering if it needs to go across. Need something across it. I like that AB. Let's put a piece of that up there. Whoops. Like that colour. Yeah, that's it. Prolonged it. Lengthened it. I suppose it has prolonged it a little. Cheers. Is that the way I was going? No, that is. Yeah. It's giving it a pop of colour as well, which is what I was trying to do. And lengthened it. Oh, what am I doing? Oh dear. If I don't know who does, I might just put a little bit of my mica pour tape on there. I think I've forgotten how to talk loud for the video. I feel like I might be whispering a little bit. Let me know. That's it. This will be nice with one of my old postcards in. tucked in. I don't think I've got any here. I haven't. But you'll see it with one in. I think you're drunk. Stand up. So I'll just put a piece of paper behind it just to remind myself that it is in fact supposed to be folded. There. Belly band, otherwise I'll think, what is that? Oh, goodness me, I do apologise. I don't know why I have to have bikes that make that sort of noise. I'm sure you're going to fit in lovely. So that's a bit of Edith. Not one of her diary books, one of the books that uses her images. I think it might have been the herb garden or the butterfly garden or something like that. I don't know why I'm fussing because it's probably not staying in there. It might do, but it doesn't want to let go of me. Look, I've got glue all over me. Okay, let's have a little look at how many we've made then. I want something on the front of them. I'm just looking at this lovely little label. Or this, let's put this on. I've really wanted to use this, haven't I? Yeah, let's put this on. And then we'll have a look what we've made. Is that the way it was supposed to be going? I can't remember now. I think I've made 4, have I? 4 pages? That's not bad, is it? I usually put between 9 and 13 in a single signature, so 4's pretty good. For half an hour, which is about all I've been. Pretty dry. Okay. I'll probably do a couple more while I'm uploading because I need to create some space, and I'm going to create that space I think by putting those bits onto some book page. Glued down. Oh, how did you get? Oh, you'd be off that. That's how you got there. You are squeezed out. That's it. Off you go. Before it sets, if you rub it, I believe you can get it off. It's just a bit of a manky colour because I inked. I think that's got it. Yep, you're nice and what's the word? I want a bit of washi across there now. I did take a lot of my washi with me, so let's see what I've got going on. Oh, I've got all sorts. Got all this. Let's have a bit of what? Oh, decisions. So a bit of note. So I keep picking one and then changing my mind. A bit of this one, just because. And I'll put it so it'll come off again should I change my mind, but let's just stop in that. I like that way the 2 books there looks like it is. Two pages, one on top of the other. Okay, so belly band, no writing. Oh yes, some writing space there. A belly band there, and then yeah, probably have some lace stitched down that when you see it again. That's that one. And then I made the shorter one from the Toadstool book. Again, that'll probably have some stitching down it. I might make another flap out on that one with some journal spot on it. I'll show you them when I've done with them. It might be a couple of days, but love that squashed piece there. So this one's got that unusual kind of pocket belly band, whatever you want to call it, on there. And some journal space on the front. Some pretty odd pieces. Oddments, as in, oh, did I only make 3? Could have sworn I made 4. Is that it? Well, yeah, I think that's it. Just made 3. So I better make a couple more. So there's one each there, isn't there, for a 3 signature journal? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed coming on and talking to you, and you know, getting the glues out and things again. And I will see you, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure yet. Probably Tuesday, but not necessarily. But remember, Etsy will be open Tuesday. Okay, see you all soon. Bye for now.